basically, they were playing, I just sort of hogged in and started singing. I had a lot of experience in front of the mirror in my parents' house doing Mick Jagger imitations to Rolling Stones records, so I was up for the job.
And what the deal was, like with the Shirley girls, is they would go to see a concert or something like that. Back in the early days, for instance, the Yardbirds, which they became good friends with the Yardbirds, but they would all pack in a car, which Mr. Shirley, Roy Shirley, the father, would drive the three girls and a couple of us guys up to Chicago, for instance, and he'd wait in the car while we'd hear the concert. He'd drive us in over to whatever hotel they were staying at and wait in the car while we went up, you know, because we were kids at this point in time. And he was just a very, he was a farm guy, a dairy farmer, and real quiet guy. He'd just wait in the car, and around 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning, we'd come back out and then drive back down to Champaign and stuff. But then later on, when we were old enough to drive ourselves and stuff, when Zeppelin finally formed with Jimmy Page's first band, and like Jimmy Page would call up and call Mary, for instance, and say, "We're going to be in Chicago. Come down and check it out." So we're in a hotel room with Jimmy Page, and he was like genuinely glad to see us and stuff. And like I said, there was no sex going on with the Shirley girls and the Yardbirds are with Jimmy Page and stuff at this point, but he dug the fact that they were such avid fans. There were three pretty girls at the time, and really, Mary was, a school musician. She majored in music and had perfect pitch and all that kind of stuff, played violin and enough guitar to be able to transpose things, that sort of thing. And Jimmy was working on a piece of music. I think it was Tchaikovsky. Chopin, maybe. I'm not sure, but was looking through it, and he asked Mary to kind of, show him how it went. And she picked up the guitar, and it was the intro to Stairway to Heaven.
I think